We're missing some
Yeah,
folks, aren't we?
we're missing some folks. We
Oh,
are. We're missing some folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Deadlands on Thursday night with Marbanya's Merry Minstrels here. Say hello, gang.
Marbanya.
We got Drake Takes. Drake is on here. Wicked's on here.
I am not a merry man.
Veneric's on here. Uh, and the rest of the gang will be along shortly here, updating again. One of them says, and so Uh, fuck!
You're welcome.
I was drinking, man. That about went up my nose.
Get
Thank you,
that
Fenric.
little splash in the back of the nasal cavity.
I did. It's like still dripping out of back there. Oh shit. That's a great way to kick things off. 17 months in a row, man. 17 months in a row. That's fantastic. Hell yeah. So I can minimize that. I can minimize that. And I get rid of Sirenscape sounds for the moment. And here we go. So, recap of last week. Who wants to do it for an extra Benny as I reset things?
There were werewolves. They attacked. We fought back. Yeah,
One of them actually turned into one while he was in captivity.
actually, I don't know if Jeb actually saw any of this.
Probably not yet. Timmons just hears some noises.
And I figured even though we are in the middle of combat, I went ahead and reset fate chips and cards because I know there were some played last week before we even got to the point where you had not one, but 3 werewolves in a small little bedroom with the roof caved in on it. The windows are broken out of the marshal's office. The crowd scattered, people screaming everywhere, werewolves howling.
Oh, werewolves perdition.
Yeah. Heard them howling around the marshal's door. Been it out a little, man.
They're kind of already in.
What's up, Caesar?
Stop stalking me, would you?
What up, bitches?
Who, Caesar stalking you?
Yeah, I don't know.
He waiting for Clyde to throw shit at you.
So what else is new?
Yeah.
I got the pretty good with the one on the purple altar. You see, the purple altar is no longer glowing, and the music started playing, and here comes Clyde.
Ooh, you might have to share this music with me.
Oh,
What, this
it's
music?
in Sirenscape too.
Oh,
That's
is it?
That's in Sirenscape, yeah. Suddenly, out from under the bed,
crawling out of one of these werewolves' asses. No, there is no Clyde appearance at the moment. Please go away. Stop. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, that's the. It's called Monkeys Spinning Monkeys. And you've got Sirenscape now, don't you? Didn't you get that working?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I sure did.
Coolness.
then you have the chat triggers. Well, you don't have to have chat triggers for this one, but find it and play it.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we got 2 people gonna be late. Do we want to bot them or what?
You guys are gonna have to run them and make decisions for them. So we got Albert and Doc. J-Rob will be along here just any moment. I'm kind of lagging, waiting for him at least.
He's a slacker. Test. Damn it.
He does a really good job of playing Dr. King, man.
I actually feel that actor is portraying him in Deadlands with us. It's like real.
Yeah, I know. I get that same feeling. He does a great job of it. Saying this now, so his ego doesn't get all bloated. You know.
Yeah, when he gets a boner, he can't do those accents right.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Shh. There he is.
Shh, we gotta stop talking about him now.
He was listening to the stream until now, and he had to get on quickly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
You might want to go back and watch the rerun of the first couple minutes here. J-Rob bashing, man. It was going on. Fucking idiot. Oh. Well, so now we have Dr. Schultz on the table. That's good. Now, we were talking about how I said, he does a great job. I looked over at the little meme of Dr. Schultz smiling over there that you posted, or little gif, and I said, he really does a good job playing that. And Drake goes, yeah, I know. I feel like that character's playing the game with us. Anyway, so we are in the middle of combat with not one werewolf, but somebody played a card last week and made it 3 werewolves. So guess what? I spun it into some plot line. So we are in the middle of combat with 3 werewolves, and as a matter of fact, one of them is buried under a bunch of rubble back here, because who was it that blew the fucking ceiling out of the Timmons with a shotgun?
Timmons, 72 points of damage to the ceiling.
It was the Timmons, yes.
It's the most damage I've seen in Deadlands, and it was it could have been to the werewolf, but I thought dramatic effect would have been better if I shot the ceiling out.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. And while we're waiting for, let's see, where's he at here? Well, we'll get down to him. Somebody needs to play Doc. Who wants to play Doc Fong?
Oh, nothing about Doc Fong. I can try. Where the hell's his token at? Outside. Oh, that's right. He was outside.
Yeah, for some reason, he was compelled to go outside through the window. I'm not sure why.
Fell through the window. He fell out of the window.
No, he never made it through the window. Something clawed the fuck out of him and kicked his ass over there, and he's shaking, laying on the ground prone. Oh, it's this werewolf.
I thought he landed. I thought he landed on the ground outside, and then looked up. There's the werewolf, and he had a bit of a tussle and got tossed a bit. Yeah, that's what I remember.
He had a tussle.
Colossal tussle. Ended up, he's over there leaking. He's leaking out on the grass, laying on the ground. So I released his token, or his character. And then
now, as for tussles, I've heard that Vin does a mighty good tussle on his cam show for the bargain price of $39.95.
I want to make sure he saw it.
I cleared Albert, so if Vino, why don't you play in Gorgio's character? You know how he is. Cocky. He's the best at everything.
It's not that much of a stretch for you, Vino.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
Let me speak for Vino.
I'm not gonna dignify that one with a response, Drake.
Vin is the man this week. I'm just gonna say it because Ben has shown me some things. And I'm like, wow. All right,
Yeah,
brother.
what do you think about that werewolf gif I sent you?
Snazzer.
Here, let me share it with the Discord and the stream.
Caesar, you could absolutely swear engine cocksucker. Yeah, you could absolutely play, Albert. You have no idea how to play, huh? It's an hour before he gets here. If you want to jump on here and play some Deadlands with us, go ahead. You guys all right with that? He may say no.
Sure.
He may be in the middle of something else.
Okay.
Yeah, Caesar, are you on my server?
I think he is.
Somebody get him invited over to the server. Even if he says no, he may be in the middle of something, but he's waiting for food.
I'm pretty sure he's here.
He says he's waiting for food, getting ready to eat.
Grindage.
Yep, that's all right. Anyway, so yeah, and Gorgio. Oh, God.
Speaking of Engorgio.
Now that was Scuba.
Oh,
that's
was it Scuba?
Yeah, Scuba jumped in there. Fuck.
I jumped, I think. Rewind that. I was like,
good. I've got enough of it going through. See, that one's broken out. That feed coming back in, so I can like crank it up over for the players and stuff. Yeah, goodness. Jeb Hexman, what are you? Oh, werewolf. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I was outside trying to disperse the crowd when there was a big commotion in the back, and I turned around. It's like, okay, we're going to call it there. It's like, damn it.
Yeah, you just dispersed the crowd, and some of them kind of wandered off that direction. Some of them are wandering off that direction, and the ones that are heading east, they start screaming and running away about the time the window shatters in here. And you hear glass shatter, you hear Timmons' shotgun go off. I mean, it sounds like the building is falling in.
It's like, what the fuck is...
Yeah. And you turn around.
It might be. I did.
Let's see. Can you see him from there? You can. You see a bunch of wood and debris and shit in the back being thrown around, and you can see this 7-foot tall werewolf, because you had this pegged from the beginning, from almost the first scene you came upon. By the second one, you're like, this could be a werewolf. And
well, with the first one is like, okay, this could be anything at this point. We need a little bit more evidence.
But as you turn around, you see one standing in the door right here, and another one comes crashing up from underneath a bunch of debris. And he's fighting with himself, like trying to maintain control of himself. And he looks at him and he says, "Not them!" And he tries to get to the window, but that's about all he can do because the ceiling had caved in on him, and he had to push his way up out of it. So
yeah, I've just dragged Caesar into chat for the moment until he...
Wait, so they're already back up?
Oh, that's right. I have muted. Hello, test, test.
Go. It's like fake people making sounds. I mean, fake. It's like fake sounds.
Yeah, kinda, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should.
That sounds more like a...
Yeah, it's that's werewolves, and They're trying to maintain control of themselves as they're ripping you guys to shreds. Anyway, so that's about all Eddie Griff can do, and it comes to Doc Fong, who is no longer shaken and is laying out there on the ground.
Is he laying or is he?
He's
is
prone.
He prone? Does it cost anything to get up and?
2.
Doc Fang's gonna roll his Winchester off of his shoulder as he's running by, and he's gonna move. And what's his pace? Don't move me yet.
5 or 6? I think it's 5.
Pace is a 4.
Oh,
he's
okay,
like,
so he can move 2.
Like, oh, so he's like, and he rotates this Winchester off his shoulder, and he takes a pop shot at this
werewolf going through the window.
Werewolf, yeah. Combat. Where's it at? In Winchester lever action. Pow! Oh, I hit him in the back. Boom! And just a little damage. Shoot him in the arm. Pow!
You shoot him kind of in the back of the shoulder, and it spins him forward. He turns around and he looks at you. You gonna do anything else?
He's like, "You'll go away."
You go away. Shaken remains for werewolf. What? 55. Oh, that's the one that just got shot. Yeah. So
only thing he can do is move.
He looks at you, Doc Fong, and he says, "You're a foolish man. And you'll die on this night." And I'm going to leave Shaken on him for a moment. This one, Shaken status is removed. And he's got 2 targets in front of him. HG is odds. Albert is even. It's going to be HG.
In fairness, I did just blow him up a lot.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see being a target. I did 8 wounds to those 2, 16 to the other in one action.
I just want to interject that the danger in this room is nobody except for H.G. Willikers. Get away from the crazy old man. I'm telling you now, he's going to kill us all.
You guys do notice that the damage done thus far doesn't seem to have affected these guys. So, you've had the ceiling collapse on one of them. He just stood up and starts going for the window. He says something in a real gruff, "Not them!" And he heads for the window. And this one is going to attack HG with his claw.
Ew.
And that's a hit.
Oof.
HG, you want to try to soak any of that?
No.
No? Okay.
What?
I have a horrible vigor.
Oh, that's right.
All right, and this thing's like, Timmons.
Timmons looks at this crowd in the doorway, looks down at his shotgun, and can he get out this window?
Yeah, I don't think that one's been broken though. You have to break that window out. But yeah, you could or you could lift it up. You could use one action to raise that window.
No, Timmons is just gonna come running. He's gonna look at the window, see Jeb outside, and come running through.
Just kind of like dive through.
Yeah. Excuse me, something's going on outside in the back. I think there's more werewolves.
No, they're all inside. I can see them.
Yeah, but
back in there, Timmons.
I can't shoot through the doorway. There are too many of them. I'm gonna go blast them through the window.
Fair enough.
And he's gonna try to do his pace thing, do his run, do his where's that pace? There it is.
Yeah, you can also hit the run button where the modifier box is.
Oh, cool. Well,
I didn't know that. That's cool.
So I can move 8, and do I have to take any extra for going through jet space or anything?
Let's see, Timmons running. Yeah, I'll give you the second one. You can run a total of, let's see, total movement would be 11. That's cool. I did not know that run button was. I mean, I've looked at it thousands of times, and all right, so we'll let you boogie on around that direction. And Albert,
Right, Chihuahuas.
let's see. Did anybody pick up Albert?
Oh, you said I was supposed to. I never did.
Yeah, grab him out of there.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Some of this howling you hear is, well, everybody give me a notice roll. We'll see who notices the.
I'm assuming non-visual.
Yeah, it's Sonic. Huh.
Nope.
Yeah, you know, nothing.
I'm reaching into my ear and pull out just a gob of earwax.
It makes sense that Doc would hear it. He notices that some of this howling is coming from out here to the north.
Shit. Albert hears it.
Like up around the cemetery and up around the chapel, the Los Angeles chapel up there. Albert hears it. All right, so what's Albert doing?
Sorry, I was just looking over his. Not sure why he has 2 guns on him, but whatever. Shit. One's right next to him. He needs some fighting badly. Well, he's going to pull out his knife and attempt to stab him. Probably not go over too well. I saw the shadow die, but I don't see the result. There it is.
Knife 3 missed him.
Yeah, I don't want to try to remember how to disengage in Savage Worlds. Brad would know. I think it's an agility roll. I don't quite remember.
Agility roll contested with his attack roll, I guess. You mean disengage as an action?
Yeah, but you still have to roll an agility for it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't quite remember how it works. Yeah, I think apparently, I can't pass the turn for some reason.
Okay.
It's weird.
HG, status shaken removed.
Probably would have had better luck shooting him in melee range, being the confident bastard he is. And I'll give this much for Albert. He can shoot.
Yep. He can't drink very well.
No, he can't. He definitely can't hold his liquor.
I'm going to use Gadgeteer to mix up a couple chemicals real quick and throw it in Werewolf 96's face and cast Puppet.
Okay.
It's an opposed roll between my arcane skill and the target's spirit. With success, the victim automatically obeys commands that don't directly harm himself or those he cares about. Raise, the target is completely controlled, but gets an automatic spirit roll as a free action to avoid directly harming himself.
Okay, so your roll against his opposed what spirit?
Yes.
All right, so give me your roll. Uh-oh.
Who did we lose?
Caesar. Oh. Okay.
And I got my raise.
All right, so let me look and make sure he doesn't have.
Oh, okay. You gave him the Rambler roll.
All right. J-Rob's having connection issues. Looks like. There he is. So what does Puppet do then?
It gives me control of him.
Okay. But he can't harm himself or those he cares about.
Oh no, with a raise, the target is completely controlled, but he gets a spirit roll to try to get that 11 again if I have him harm himself or those he cares about.
Okay.
And if he succeeds on that spirit roll, he doesn't carry out that particular command, but he doesn't break my control either. He would need to get a 15 on the roll in order to break command.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him to turn around and go after Eddie Griffin. And I can't move, so that's the end of HG's turn.
You're going to tell him to go after Eddie Griffin.
I'm going to send the puppet in here since this guy is no longer hostile to me.
That's your. What is that guy again?
He's an exact. So we didn't actually.
Well, let's.
We're gonna make that one up later, but you didn't. It's.
And don't you have?
Yeah, but you gave me the sentinel, the bodyguard, and the attendant. This is the one. This is my mirror image.
Oh shit! So
he had all my powers.
Oh yeah, he had. Okay, so it's just a token. So what's he gonna do? Because what I'll do is move you here. You do what you were gonna do, and then I'll move you back and put his token back out there. Because if you were gonna do something melee, you'd have to be up with. What were you gonna do anyway?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something melee, but I'm gonna have him cast damage field first. The easiest way to do this, I found, is to reduce my root sign.
Well, then I can move you back over there for the time being. You know what? He would have to.
And then.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm going to add an extra point to put hinder on it. This thing's actually lightning damage. And I'm going to increase the damage to 6. So he's going to blow through 7 power points of the 20 he's got available for damage field.
Okay. Let me close this a second.
That is a successful cast. It actually doesn't have the -2 from the wounds either, so it'd be a 6.
All right, so hang on just a second.
You wouldn't have it from the wounds? Why not?
My mirror image is a mechanical clone next to me. It's not me.
Gotcha. I didn't realize that was doing it.
Yeah, so it just constantly deals damage in the field around it there.
You know, I probably have. Let's see. No, it's not coded in here. That's all right.
Actually, I'm
Alright.
not going to fight it. I'm going to use his second action to barrier. And I'm going to drop a barrier right across the door, blocking them off from HG, leaving my 2 minions in the room with the 2 werewolves while I get away.
Alright, so you just put barrier across the door.
Yep, and a damage field around the guy. We're just going to hit all the squares in the room there. The return.
Does it also hit you? Now, how many minions do you have in there?
2, I now control Werewolf 96
Oh,
and
okay.
my robot.
Okay. Does the damage from your damage shield do anything to any of to Werewolf 96 or himself?
It will. It doesn't break the puppet though.
Right.
I rolled damage for it.
Okay, you did roll
The only
damage
one
on
that took a the
I
only one
see
that
it.
took a
Yep.
wound was Eddie Griff.
And then you
But
put a
what
shield
that
up.
also does is
okay.
it has hinder. It has hinder on it, so all of those werewolves have their pace reduced by 2 now.
I was
It's a big part
considering
of
doing
that damage field. Anyone who gets hit by his damage field has their pace reduced by 2.
By 2. Okay. So I wonder if there is an effect for that. Pace reduced by 2. What's it called? Hinder? No, I don't see
Yeah,
that.
it's one of the additional effects you can add to the spell at the bottom for an additional point. Hinder or hurry.
Did you put them?
Anyone hit by his
Did you put it on them?
has their pace removed by yeah. It doesn't give me an actual effect. It's just like something I can add to the
that's
spell.
what I was wondering. So if I hit their run roll,
it would be just pace -2 for the effect. Yeah, the only 2 that have pace involved are encumbered and walking wounded.
Okay, there's a hinder now, so we'll put that on the werewolves.
Now, I don't think it'll actually change the info on the stat block. Or it might. I know it'll show if you like do a run roll.
Well, it's weird. I can't grab it or anything. Oh, there it goes.
Did you break it?
Is it for 1 turn?
It does not say that, but I would assume.
It's actually the duration of whatever the power is. If it's like an instant,
okay, so 5 turns. For the next 5 turns, anybody he hits until the damage field ends. I'm guessing there's just like little sparks of lightning that continue to interrupt them. So he just got
Okay, so
an electrical field. And starts zapping everybody.
So it's 5.
Sounds like
I actually picked up this power a while ago. I just haven't had a chance to use it as HG because people like to stand near me.
Well, you could spend 1 extra power point for it to be selective and against not us.
We just want to point out at this stage in our lives, we get stuck next to him. We don't want to stand next to him.
All right, HG. So you put a wall up. You sent your minions in there. You got puppet on this dude and put a wall up. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's gonna be the end of my turn. I had to use my whole turn for HG doing a puppet.
All right, Dr. Schultz.
Well, gentlemen, I think it might be time for a hasty retreat. So.
Yeah, I hit them with 2 of the biggest booms I've ever thrown, and they didn't so much scratch.
Quite the boom. Mr. Willikers, quite the boom. And now we must be going.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything silver in here we could possibly use.
Jeb is in the way. I will go as to the door and open the door with my action.
Oh, the door's already open.
Yeah, his door's open.
Your pocket watch is made out of silver.
I'm not sure if that's going to help us in the middle of combat. But at least that's good that we can
It
melt
might
that
if you
down.
shove it up the werewolf's ass.
He might be intimidated. Maybe you've heard of the Devil's Posse.
For 2 years, I kept this pocket watch very uncomfortably up my ass, and now I'm giving it to you.
And now I'm giving it to you. More cowbell.
I'm not even sure how to respond to that, J-Rob.
It's from Pulp Fiction.
Yep. Christopher Walken, man. They said the directors say you got to be careful when you cast him in a role because he can just take over. He just takes over an entire scene. You know, just his career. He's that charismatic.
What was it he said? He'd be damned if any slope get his
Greasy,
son's heirloom.
greasy yellow slip.
That's it. Yeah. Oh God.
Yep.
So he did what he had to do. He hit it up his ass.
And then he died of dysentery. So I
So he gave me the watch.
had this watch up my ass for 2 years. And now I give it to you. Okay. Moving along, Dr. Schultz. You looking at your silver. Did you give him a watch? Timmons?
Hey, Brad.
Oh,
Did you give Dr. Schultz a Devil's Posse watch, his badge?
if he wants one, yeah. Timmons got like a little collection of them.
The mayor has. He's
He had a made in Denver.
He's got a box of them like the dentist has, like those little token suckers after you've had a cavity filled when you're a
It's
kid.
like business cards, kind of.
Yeah. Now don't eat sweets, but here's a ring pop.
Lollipop.
Be
Here's
sure
a
to come back and
lollipop.
see us now.
It's a lollipop for you.
But he will reload his double barrel shotgun as he's
Okay.
exiting state south.
Stay south. All right, very good. Jeb.
All right, well, I think Jeb's going to just push right on past Dr. Schultz.
Give me a notice roll, Jeb.
Auditory.
Visual, and because you're on high alert, I'll give you a bonus on it. It doesn't matter. So you see down at the end of the walkway a very large man walking towards you in a duster and a cowboy hat, and he's walking like he's looking at you right. Well, now give me a notice roll again, and let's see if you recognize him. I'll give you a bonus again on it if I don't need to. Yep, you're like, that's that gunslinger we found beat half to death up there by the way station north of Shanfang.
Yeah, Mr. Tate. I don't remember his first name. I just remember it started with a V, and his last name was Tate.
Volmer Tate. Anyway, so what are you going to do, Jeb? You moving inside?
Well, first I'm going to say it's not safe right now. Come back. And then I'm going to move inside. Take aim at this cocksucker. And I think I'm actually going to do a cold shot here.
Very brave. I hope they're for you.
There's a barrier.
Oh.
You can't. They've been walled off. You want me to move you back over here? You look in there, you can't see anything. Looks like, what's the barrier look like, HG? Describe that to Jeb.
All of us.
I'd say it was like a solid goo, like almost like quick drying cement looking stuff.
Oh, okay.
It falls into some gases away after a while.
Spray foam.
It's spray foam, yeah, and it just fills the whole doorway. But it's like hard as concrete.
I could surrounded the room, so I can just kind of double layer it real quick.
What the fuck was that?
Spray foam.
Spray foam in a can.
Oh, spray foam. Yeah,
You know,
I was like, yeah, that's it. I thought somebody was drinking a milkshake or a soda, got to the bottom of it or something.
Oh, okay, now I want a milkshake. Damn it.
Oh, that does sound good, doesn't it?
Jake.
Well, if I don't see, or if I see the door walled off like that, I'm gonna make a run. What? That can't be right.
Running roll of 1, pace 6. That's a 7.
No. Oh, I still had the -4 for some reason,
Minus
but it
4
didn't
for
actually
what?
apply to the running. I was about to do the called shot.
Okay. Roll it again. 9.
Okay.
So
Jeb is,
you're running after the mob that's suddenly screaming and running away east towards Telegraph Road.
No. I'm getting to a better vantage point. Make sure that everybody else can get away. I suppose. Am I able to see the werewolf with his ass hanging out the window?
I mean, you've got probably his shoulder. You can see Doc Fong is just lowering his rifle, and the thing's looking at Doc Fong, and all of a sudden there's like a boom or something goes off in that room, and it kind of pushes him back through the window a little bit, where
So I
HG's
can't.
wall of boom went off or whatever.
Well, I shall attempt a pot shot at him. Oof. Oh, that's not good.
That's not good.
That's really not good.
Timmons or Doc Fong.
It can't just be my gun just falls apart.
I don't know.
I think you should shoot yourself in the foot. I think that would be the funniest.
Don't you have Grim
You need
Servant
finger,
of Death?
Blows his big toe off. He's like, oh my goodness. Picks it up.
Hang on a
Snack
second.
for
Let
later.
me look at what you've got over
I
here.
have unnatural appetite, arachnophobia, and mark of the devil.
Maybe
Wait, you have a
Jeb gets a
arachnophobia?
little distracted and takes a bite out of Timmons there.
Well, that wasn't a heroin has mark of the devil. Blah, blah. You don't have anything that would cause you to automatically hit one of your no. So I thought that's just HG, I guess. I thought no, it's whenever you're casting spells. If you get a crit failure on a spell.
Well, shit, even a nat trait one of a nat 1 would cause some sort of backfire or something.
Right. And there is a table for that, which is what I'm looking for now, but I can't ever find tables on here.
Yeah, but it's different because I'm shooting a gun.
This one's for fighting, and
So
this
I
one's
said,
for fun.
the gun just falls apart.
One thing's for sure about Hexman. He reminds me of Forrest Gump, because whenever he goes somewhere, he was running.
Yeah, we're gonna say your gun's
running.
jammed. Your gun's jammed, so it's gonna take you a round to or an action to unjam the gun on a successful roll. So, like a shooting roll.
All right, so I'm assuming that bullet is not fired. It's still good, or you suppose
It's
still
probably
hurt?
it's a lever action. Didn't you fire with your Colt?
Yeah.
No,
It's a single action.
Oh, that's okay. So no, it.
That bullet is no good.
I thought you were firing with a lever action rifle. Yeah, no, that bullet's no good. You lost that bullet. And
That's all I was wondering.
your cylinder kind of sticks as it's trying to spin around, so you're like, it doesn't rotate all the way around. You're like, what the hell just happened? Misfire, kind of pop.
Jeb looks. Hold on, let me undo my camera. Jeb looks to Timmons. He's like, "What have you been doing to my gun?"
It fell in the beans last night, so I did. I cleaned it up the best I can.
How
That
many
was your bullet.
How many times have I told you not to touch my gun?
You just left it laying there in your holster, underneath you. It wasn't that hard to get it from you.
Jeb Hexman is shooting pinto beans for bullets. Oh shit!
It's a fight gun.
Timmons had a Gatlin fought gun.
A Gatlin fart gun. That's great.
It's semi-automatic.
Semi-automatic. Pow.
Dr. Schultz, give me a notice roll.
Marb?
Yeah.
Can I have
Oh,
my
Brad needs his
character-
character.
Hey.
I released it, thinking he could grab it, but
No, I got to
Yeah.
release ownership of it. There you
Are
go,
you
Doc.
joining? Are you joining the cams?
Yeah, you on
Oh,
camera now?
whenever I get
he needs to call.
Yep.
Brad, are you camping tonight? $39.95.
to pay in advance, half up front.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm preparing for an adventure.
What the hell?
That's Doc Fong's hat, man.
Imagine he would have had a lot like that.
Oh,
I think you need to invest in one of those Korean Chinese hats that are like perfectly.
I want to know how much worse this can get.
How much to what?
How much worse this encounter can get.
Don't
Be a
ask.
friend.
I just put a card in the chat for you guys.
The werewolves got better.
the angry
Hey,
mob
We
again.
already had those last week. We had those last week.
Exploded them.
All right, that's going to come into play.
I've got a better solution.
Oh no. Oh fuck. Seriously, guys?
This is
That's
perfect.
what adventure cards.
This
are
is
for.
perfect. Okay. So, let's see,
Yeah,
notice
that
roll.
makes
Dr. Schultz, I don't remember if your character met Volmertate or not. Where did you hook up with them? Yeah, north of Shanfan. When Timmons walked into the bar and asked any of them if they was horse thieves. And then you guys killed them all. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
You see
It was self.
you see a large man coming across the front walkway out here, and he gets to right about there, and we'll go to the top of the next round. 55. That's him. Shaken status removed, but he is still hindered, so we'll give him that. Oh, see, yep. Hinder -2. Cool. This is such a cool fucking rule set. So easy.
Damn it, Brad. Stay in the forefront.
So he's going to get to.
Do I get an attack on him for leaving?
I don't know. Does your deal do an attack for him leaving?
He should. I mean, he's basically a copy of me in there. Be able to attack him and fight him.
Oh yeah, an op shot you mean from your. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take an op shot against him. Let me move him back over there.
Punch his lights out.
Which if you're gonna have to be standing there so that it takes into consideration because you're using your stats against him, right?
Yes, I would. We're gonna have to. I'll have to work on that.
That's fine. Just attack him because you're using your own stats. It's a copy of you. So give him the old HG boot in the ass. Hit with a raid.
It's times like these I wish there was like a meteor swarm power in this game. Shit.
Shit.
I've got another card.
All right, so do you have a you can only play one unless you got the edge that allows you to play two, which is
Oh, okay. Did he say?
yeah, what is that? Deal with the devil or something like that.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child does too,
Destiny's Child.
but
Next
dark
one, I'll
bargain,
take that.
dark bargain,
Yeah.
dark bargain. But it also gives you the unlucky edge or the unlucky hindrance. Okay, so you kick him as he's going out the window, and you kick him pretty fucking hard. He lands out here and rolls over 2 or 3 times. He appears to be, he's definitely shaken.
Not stirred.
Let's see, which one were you, where's he at? Here he is down here. But he is not, where'd he go? Fuck it, damn it.
HG, you damaged yourself.
Well, where did, there he is. Yeah, you did.
The 4 wounds.
As I click, yeah, when her knife hit me, yeah, I had the thing target him, and then my bad.
That's all right. I'm gonna move you back over here, but I mean it doesn't hurt him that bad anyway. But it does. He is shaken, so he uses 2 of that pace. Let's see, it's 1, 2 to there, so takes 2 off of him. Had 10 left. It's 8 left. Doc Fong will get an op shot too against him if he wants to take a melee op shot as he leaves his space.
You didn't trip him.
And that kept him from attacking Doc Fong because he's shaken.
Yeah, that was the goal. I didn't feel I could actually do damage to him, but
So how injured did the werewolf end up getting?
They're not.
You saw this kind of robotic looking copy of HG almost kick his foot all the way through this thing. Like it looked like it should have snapped his back. He bent almost over in half, but he landed on the ground in front of you, and you can hear his bones popping and shit as he stands up and he looks at you, and he starts to take off running.
I do notice that you haven't actually given any wounds to the werewolf.
You can see that he doesn't seem to be wounded.
All right, so HG's attack didn't do anything? I'm just confused because
HG
did damage to the wrong person.
No, it did not do anything to the werewolf.
yeah, no, I said none of my attacks have. I've dealt like almost 20 plus wounds since this combat began. They're definitely immune to me. I'm just slowing them down for you.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't know. You were laying out here on the ground, knocked to hell for a second. But
well, he shot one of them in the back.
Yep. And it doesn't seem to be bothering him that much at all.
Matter of fact, that one he shot in the back after he climbed in the window.
Yep. So he's running off. Do you want to do anything?
Oh, if I can try to stab him, I guess I'll dramatically flail in his direction.
Okay.
He doesn't exactly have close combat skills. But he can pull out a knife and try to stab him.
He can shank a bitch when he needs to.
Trait roll is natural 1.
It says
but that
targeted.
It's a hit. It says werewolf 55, parry 9. It's a hit.
All right. It showed up weird. Sorry.
But he is unharmed.
Stab.
And he continues to run off, and he's another 3 squares north of here. So I'm going to put that. (55-3). Okay. Werewolf 96 is under HG's control.
I sent it to kill Eddie Griff, so it gets to make another spirit roll.
Eddie Griff does.
Werewolf 96.
Werewolf.
If he gets an 11 on his spirit roll, then he doesn't have to attack Eddie. I still maintain control of him, and he has to do it again next round.
Trait roll is natural 1, so he has to attack Eddie.
He's in
Yep.
spirit
He's
world.
just all out trying to kill Eddie. I don't get like control over every little action.
All right. So let's see. Let me move him here. He rips the claws into him and misses. And I would have thought these guys would have had like a multi-attack or something. Let me make sure they don't.
Well, they can take the double action like anything, probably.
Right, they can, but I thought there was something I was reading that said they have 2 actions by nature. I guess it wasn't these guys. Okay, so he does nothing. Dr. Schultz.
Dr. Schultz sees Mr. Tater coming down the sidewalk. Does he have his gun out? Does he look aggressive?
He's got his gun out. He doesn't look aggressive. Matter of fact, you see him. He looks like he's loading his gun. You see him kick the the cylinder open, and it's a quick change. And he pulls one cylinder off and slides another one on there and closes it. And he's looking at you, but he doesn't seem to be. I mean, but you don't really read any emotion in his face at all.
Fair enough. Schultz is going to go on out the door. Get to there where everybody else is. And he's just going to he's got his double barrel shotgun loaded at this point, and he will hold.
Okay. He holds an action.
Right.
Doc Fong.
All right. So did I see that shooting? Did shooting have an effect on them, as opposed to
these
the
guys don't
HGs?
seem. You've heard all kinds of blasts and all kinds of shit happening. These werewolves screaming and making awful noises like they're taking pain, but he doesn't seem to be slowed hardly at all. I mean, this thing's booking it.
Oh, well, in that case, Doc Fong is going to back up over here with Jeb and Timmons.
Hey, Jeb, there's Doc asking for some rice that soaks up them beans.
These things are quite unusual, are they not? I think I better have a small snack.
I could also disembowel you, Timmons. That would clear up the bean problem.
So
Not really.
He's gonna try
That
to
would
heal
make
himself.
a mess.
Well, that's a success. Who did you do that to? Yourself?
Myself. Yeah, he's gonna pull
Very
out
good.
some leaves and start chewing on them.
Take that wound away. Beautiful. Beautifully done, Doc Fong.
Quite delicious. The mint also makes it so that you have a nice smelling breath afterwards. Would you like some mint, Timmons?
Scuba says, Mama said gunfighting's a devil.
Timon takes a big stoke of his cigar and he says, "My breath smells just fine."
He's also having a milkshake, Benno.
What a
Who's also having
milkshake.
a milkshake?
Scuba
I want
is.
a, bl-
Oh,
I want a blizzard. That's what I want.
That's what he's got. Blizzard type dessert, milkshake blizzard type dessert.
A
Mmm.
strawberry milkshake sounds really good, though.
All right, so where we at? We're with Eddie Griff. What the hell are you doing? He says, and he's going to depart through this window. Are you going to take an op shot before he moves with your? Can he do that?
You do what? I'm
He's
assuming 96 would take an off shot as well, although you could
as
probably make a
and
spirit
your
check
little
again.
and your little robot guy.
I don't believe I haven't had a turn yet.
Oh, he
It is
already.
the next round. I'm not sure if it resets on my turn of the round.
Okay. Well, he's booking it. But I think he's hindered, so 9 is 7. He's 2 more north of there. All right. Timmons.
Timmons is gonna look at all these things running off, and he's like, "Fellas, I think we scared him off." He's gonna reload his shotgun because I don't think he has reloaded it since he blew the ceiling off, and go on hold if something comes over this way. Can I do that?
Yes.
Although
I'm
it
not
was
sure there is a limit.
What, on puppet?
No, withdrawing from melee, whether they get attacks opportunity. Just says
Yeah.
whenever a character retreats from melee, all adjacent non-shaken, unstunned opponents get an immediate free attack.
yeah, free
And then
attacks.
Well, then he should have
free
gotten an
attacks,
attack
as it said.
against him. But
Yeah, so him and Werewolf 96 should have.
right, but the bottom line is it wouldn't have done anything to him anyway. So
Yeah, I was kind of hoping the werewolves could hurt each other, but probably not.
no. All right.
All right. Honestly, I'm not sure what Albert would do. Other than try to break down through the barrier to go after these werewolves.
He'd probably look at HG and go, "What the fuck are you thinking?"
We ain't stopping them. Just to get out their way.
But I gotta kill me one.
Yeah, you can do that after I put my belly back in. It's just not.
I would
looking
think
so
he
hot.
would get behind the desk and get ready if they break the door down.
That works for me.
So the angry mob decided to come back.
They will make an appearance.
And before I do anything, I'm changing my damn dice color.
Ha ha ha. White on white. Man, that was like white on rice. All right.
Well, since they seem to be fleeing at the moment, I'm going to attempt a repair roll, try to unjam my gun.
All right, give me a shooting roll.
No, it would be
Oh, repair. You actually have repair. Okay. Gotcha.
I do. And
Is
I'm
it
gonna
better
attempt to
than your shooting? Is repair better than your shooting?
No, it's not.
Well, then why don't you do the shooting roll like I asked for? Because I figure anybody who's got a gun needs to know how to, unless you're just a total greenhorn.
Well, the repair is for fixing mechanical gadgets and devices and guns.
What Marbanya's saying is it's such a minor jam that
Yeah, it
shooting
seems like it's not
makes
like
better
broken.
sense.
It just
Yeah, this is involving your gun.
bullet
Looky
out.
there, you got your gun unjammed. Okay.
And then your shooting is better than your repair, I think is what he was saying.
Yeah.
Since you said it.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw
Yeah.
him a bone, and he's like, nope, no bones.
Fuck you, I don't want a bone.
Is it a femur? I bet
Throw
it's
a dog
not
a
a
bone.
femur.
Only if it has some meat on it.
Meat on the bone.
Marv, what is it that he calls me occasionally in game when he DMs?
You're an idiot.
Fucking
You
idiot.
fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot.
As
There you-
Timmons pulls the bean that Jeb just flicked on his face that he pulled out of his gun onto his face, he licks it off and it says, "Feels mushy."
So this guy comes hurrying up over here, and I can't remember if your character met him or not, J-Rob. Big black man,
I think
bounty hunter.
he had left. He was leaving right as Dr. Schultz arrived.
Yeah,
So
I
they
think
at
that was
least
like the
should have
first.
passed
They
each
they
other.
they should have met each other because I think he was with you when you. That was that same session, I think. Anyway, this guy walks up to you, and he's probably standing a half a head taller than you are, and you see him close the cylinder on his revolver, and he says, "Looks like the Tates found you, or looks like the Griffs found you." And then he takes another 3 steps forward, right up behind Timmons. Who you got? I'm assuming you guys are all looking north right now. What was
Yeah,
that?
Timmons isn't paying attention.
What was that, J?
Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister.
Yeah. And
Step towards the door.
let's see. You know what?
You know it.
I'm gonna move J-Rob here and move you there to equate for the 3 extra distance that werewolf is.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna give Volmer Tate a -2 for dim light, because again it's almost completely dark. And he's gonna take a shot.
Timmons drops the shell on the ground and bends over to pick it up.
Ew, nobody wants to see that, Timmons.
Only if you're looking at my ass. What are you looking at my ass for, Deb?
And he misses.
Stop
Timmons,
having plumber crack.
you hear a
What the
shot.
hell?
You hear a shot right behind you. Pow! And it
They
completely
cute me.
misses.
Timmons, do you think you missed shot in the ass?
And you turn around and you recognize this. Well, let's see. Give me the notice roll. Let's see if you recognize
want
it.
that. If
All you know is somebody come up behind you and shot.
Did my pants? Did something bite me in the ass? Oh shit!
Oh
He
yeah.
looks between his legs. He looks between his legs and he says, "Oh, it's vomitate." Upside down.
Oh shit. Where
Mr.
the hell?
Tate, I thought
Yeah. Yeah, Timmons gets another
Look.
chip for the bag on that one. Look, he's vomiting upside down. Beautiful. HG, what are you gonna do?
I think he's going to be standing over there somewhere.
And how long does puppet last? 3 turns?
5 rounds.
Permanent, Barb. It lasts.
Oh,
long as he-
bullshit.
Spends 1 power point on it. It's permanent.
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
It's like a 4th level spell or a 5th level spell kind of thing going on for 5 rounds.
Yes, we need to do that.
HG is going to begin walking his way over here.
It does look like your head's stuck through a tablecloth. I'm just saying, Brad. I'm just saying.
It does kind of look like a tablecloth.
Or blue willow. What's the name of the dishes? Is that blue or black?
It's dark blue.
Yeah, blue
looks like a
willow.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He explodes.
Hi, Albert. Yep, I exploded.
Oh, I don't
They
From my
explode.
healing potion.
You exploded? Oh god.
Oh,
Well, except that barrier's across the wall there. We'll see if it doesn't do damage to the wall.
Didn't he move? There's movement on him.
Yeah, I was gonna move as I was inside. Didn't know if it would be sorry actually. Yeah, so actually it'd be down here. I'm gonna pull up Albert in the main part of the office.
Just
So
throwing
there.
this out there for the future. The party sheet does still have 2 of the potions that I made with my alchemy for healing.
Yeah, roll that beautiful
Yeah,
blast
I
damage.
have sadly some myself.
Oh, what the fuck, Albert? I mean, HG. Sorry, I'm so used to getting on to Albert or Timmons.
It's usually my fault. They just take it a lot of time for me.
Did you hear something loud coming from inside?
Did you roll the damage on Albert and yourself?
Not yet.
Oh.
I believe it's only 2d6.
That's what I have written down.
Yeah.
I
Because
made
none of that is
I
like
made
my
explosion power.
explosions. Yeah. Yeah, I just powered them all up because it's pretty buying extra.
Well, at least it wouldn't be my fault if Albert dies.
Oh.
Fuck.
Is Albert going to try to soak that wound?
I think he would.
I think he would.
Feel like
Bam.
HG is very flammable.
Look at that shit. Yeah.
Did he soak some of HG's? Does he dive on it?
Give me an agility roll.
A grenade!
On Albert.
On Albert, give me an agility roll. All right, I'll let him dodge up to three paces out of the way, so you can move him like he dives over the table or something. But
He
yeah,
probably
that's
like
cool.
dive.
You gonna try to soak any of them, HG?
I went to use a blue chip to try to soak, but I'm apparently doing it incorrectly.
You should drop it on the combat tracker on where the wounds are there.
Yeah, I just double clicked the thing.
Yeah, now I need to
Something I do very often.
Oh, here, let me give the.
Give it back and then I drop it. Oh.
Damn.
I smoked them both. Shit.
All right.
No, just one.
Just
Oh,
six
no,
would
it's
be
like
just
one.
one.
I still have 3 wounds.
That's still 3 wounds, so you drop to the ground on fire. Your clothes are on fire and shit. I'm gonna give you your blue chip back though.
I think HT just blew himself up again.
I'm going to.
As glass gets blown out of the windows.
What was that secondary hit against the wall that I heard?
I think that was his brain.
Wait, okay, does it? Do you remember if it ends our turn, or do I get my second action still?
If you're not unconscious, I don't think it
Well,
ends
right now
your.
I'm shaking.
It doesn't end your turn if you still got. Let's see, this is round 3, so you still got quickness.
So you can stand up and come running out on
Yeah, so I
fire?
can use a white chip to
Stop,
remove shaking
drop, and roll.
then try to heal myself again.
Yeah, I think you'd have to unshake before you could actually
Yeah, I can use a white chip at any time to remove shaking.
Yep.
But
So
then I
you can do
use my
that. You
second
can
action
remove
for the
shaking.
heal.
Yes.
All right.
Oh God. Don't blow yourself up again, please.
So did you fall down
All
in
right.
the process of catching on fire?
So your shaking is removed. Oh, healing was 3.
I'm going to use my last blue chip to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Since I tear through all my chips.
So that's a 7, and that removes a wound.
So close to a raise on it. So close.
What the?
We're both trying to
You do it, HG. You do it. All right. Very good. Are you going to move, or are you just going to try to heal yourself right here?
That was my movement.
That was your movement. That's right. You did move 4 paces forward. Okay.
I'm old.
All right.
And then
Timmons is interrupting.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing, Timmons?
He's gonna go look in the window and go, "What the fuck was that?"
You see Albert over here patting his clothes like this, putting himself out.
Timmons looks back and says, "Sure enough, HT just blew himself up again. He's on fire. Somebody get in there and put him out." Timmons is trying to open the window.
Give me a notice roll before you do that. Oh, no.
Damn it, HG, what did I tell you about setting fire?
Okay. All right, so you open the window. You look inside.
Yeah.
There's like smoke and shit coming off of the furniture. It looks like they just totally destroyed the marshal's new office they just built. This thing looks like a fucking mess.
I feel really bad for the prisoners in there. Just all these constant explosions.
It's probably filling full of smoke right now too.
They're all hiding
Timmons
under their
starts-
bed.
Since it's just a interrupt, Timmons just starts fanning the smoke out.
All right.
You can
So,
take full action.
HG, did you pass your turn? I'll do that for you. And
I'm
we're
gonna have my robot run out and grapple Eddie Griff.
your robot run out and try to grapple Eddie Griff. Now, Eddie Griff is another 2 paces north of there.
Oh, okay, never mind then. You have to run. Yeah, I guess just let him go.
We'll be better prepared for him next time. Where's Leon when you need him?
All right. Nobody else on hold?
Lost.
No, I resolved mine.
What was that, Brad?
Lost in a swamp.
Oh,
But he'd know what to do, though. That's for sure.
well, he also has these silver tip stakes that would probably come in handy.
Wonder how
Take on him
well
all the way?
he acid.
Bear with me, guys.
I think there's something bad afoot.
We're
There's
gonna
lots of
die.
feet afoot.
We're gonna die.
It's alright. I had like several ideas for backup characters.
Of course you do.
We gonna die, bitches.
Oh, and I couldn't use my trapping from actual heal, so I had to use one of the ones from my alchemy.
Damn.
That's fast.
So, out of the brush, you see, let's see, there is,
Are they
He's
dingo?
coming to give us the D.
Oh my! You
Giving-
may have wanted
giving
to
you-
rephrase that, Brad.
are they not identified?
I think they're hidden from the combat tracker.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But they
That one's
they
not,
look
is it?
like nasty. No, I don't see him on the combat tracker anywhere.
It is identified if you hover over it, but it's not in the combat tracker.
Okay, let's see. Well, this one.
They
Which
just
implies
took
to
him?
me it's a group,
This
which
one's
is
here.
bad.
Well, there's an angry mob showed up. And they happen to be the Dreadwolf pack that runs with the Griff brothers, but you guys don't know that yet. And Dreadwolf 72 lunges at Jim, but misses.
He got a whiff of him just before he bit. He's like, "Whoa, I don't want to bite that."
I think it was the beans, Deb. It's the beans.
Let's see, 246, left to right. 246, left to right. 2, Volmer Tate. With a total pace of 17, he gets to there. You know what? This one had a pace of 10, and that's why he got to there, right? Yeah. This one had a pace of 10, and that 10. His pace is 10. Cool. That means he gets to do this to Vomertate. And why did that roll damage?
Because you rolled the wrong one, or it's one of those weird
There we go.
glitchy things.
That's a miss anyway.
And damn, these things are fast.
I'm silently pointing towards Jeb and Timmons.
I can't see this.
Why?
Oh, there he is.
In case there's more that are running over towards me.
I probably don't look like a very tasty snack. You look old and weak. They're likely to go for you first.
Yeah, but I've got chewy meat. Timmons is well flavored with beans.
Yeah, well, they probably know if they eat you, they'll be hungry an hour later.
He's got to give Doc Fang some
So many
Dread
things
Wolf
wrong.
love. Oh, it's a miss.
Where are we on?
Critical miss.
You
Doc
had it
sidestep.
self-targeted too.
Oh, I did? Oh, well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but targeted both of us.
Where is Doc Fang?
I'm right here.
Yes.
He's not hiding under the Timmons.
Do these look like regular wolves, or are they unusual?
They're unusual. They're not normal wolf.
Would Doc Fong have ever seen a wolf like this before?
They look like completely mangy and just, let's see. Let me give you a description here. So dreadwolves have blood red eyes. They constantly drool bloody saliva that coats their fur with gore. Their ferocious appearance is accentuated by the strong stench of carrion that clings to their mangy pelts. The smell and sight of a dread wolf causes normal animals to flee, and it doesn't do much good for people either. And then,
Jeb's probably licking his lips, to be honest.
that's right. So that guy couldn't do anything except to run all the way to there. He'll have to use a pace roll too, which only gives him. That will put him kind of right beside Doc Fong. So that's about the best I can do for that.
Anybody?
All of us over a half square, maybe.
Now,
That's fine.
we're in 2020, so this is not an acceptable humane treatment for mange. But does anyone know what was a good treatment for mange in the 80s?
In the 1880s, you mean?
1980s.
1980s for the mange? I thought it was kerosene. or
Soap
something.
and water.
Well, my father used
that's-
used motor
You used what?
Used motor oil?
used motor oil, and it worked quite well.
I think I've heard that actually.
And you are shaking Doc Fong, which you can remove at any time with a chip. And we are going to break at the top of the hour. And the werewolf 53, one of them has drawn the werewolves, the two Griff brothers, the other two, have drawn a joker, which isn't doing them much good because they're fleeing, except one of them is inside under HG's control. So we're going to take a quick 10.
10 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
10 minutes.
Start that up. We'll be right.
A milkshake and an egg roll now, bastard.
Rusted turnstiles, we persevere. The wheels of conflict still move and turn. The day the world died, nothing was learned. And the future's a tunnel stretching endlessly into nothing, stumble in the black. And the light at the end is but a treachery. It will blind you and force you back. The day the world died, we kindle doom. We burn the outside. the day the world died, nothing was learned. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Daenerys be the name, and I'm setting hearts aflame when I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you bit my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Khal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the witch alive who took my son and husband's lives. But I survived so frisky, now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Crisis tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. Outsmarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them. You are now watching the throne. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Dothraki, unsullied behind me, like I'm Illuminati. It's the mother of dragons with my gigantic army. We be marching to Marine, but no, we didn't come to party. Cause they crucified the slaves and put them on the cross. Sir Jorah, please get lost. I know you think I'm hot. My schedule's kinda busy, got no time for Perrier. White girl politicking, that's Daenerys Palin. From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westerlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and back because I've got that dragon blood. So follow more clueless, I thought that you knew this. The dragons are people, you know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy dangers. Smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, yes you're gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. I got dragon blood, yes you're gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew.
That's dangerous to eat the green ones. The vine, I think, especially.
Yeah, so we're back, and Gorgio cheered. Thank you for the cheer, Gorgio.
Hey,
Is he here?
Yes, he's here.
yeah.
He's
Hello. I
here
thought he was.
Hi.
in the flesh.
I thought he was.
So you're
Thought
trying to. You thought I wasn't what?
I said I figured you were since I don't no longer have the character sheet. And what the hell are you eating, Drake?
Food.
Apple cinnamon rice crisps.
Ooh.
That
Good.
sounds good.
Shaken status removed. He continues to run off through between the buildings, off through town somewhere. Werewolf 53 does.
Yep, you know you're going to have to arrest those werewolves one of these times.
Yeah, I'll do that once we come back with some silver bullets.
HG, you got this thing puppet on this thing. Would you, after blowing yourself up, have lost the ability to control him, or?
No.
There's not
I
really
don't
like
believe
any concentration in Savage Worlds, is there?
No.
No, it
That's
makes it a
cool.
lot harder to do what I do because I can have multiple powers on me.
Yeah. So you still got this thing kind of under your control, but you can't see it to really tell it what to do because of barrier.
Just know they're in the room there with my friend.
Sit, boy.
Yell out to tell it to protect my friends.
Protect your
us.
friends. Let's see if he can hear that. Is it? It's not a mental thing, is it?
No, I believe I have to actually issue commands to him.
With dog hearing, yeah, he heard that. Protect your friends.
It'll be for him and my other minion. So I'm laying on the floor.
All right,
For
so
now,
he
doesn't
heard
come to
you.
help us at all. But
What
it goes to protect his alcohol.
what do you want him to do? He did hear you. You said protect your friends.
Charge out that window and attack the dreadwolves from behind.
So he's going to go out that window. I'll say that's 4 to there, getting over the obstacles. 5. What is his? I wish they would put that on the. Let's see. His pace is 8.
It was more obvious on the combat tracker.
Where is it on the? Is it not on the combat tracker? Is it? But he's hindered, so his pace is 6. So that's fine. So he can get.
But if it is, it's not obvious. Like the other stuff.
So 2. It takes him 2 to get out. Wait a second. Okay, so he can get to there. He'll attack this dreadwolf here. Oh, and hit with a.
Well, I know in like 5e and Starfinder, it's on the combat tracker under the attack action type of thing. I don't know how Savage Worlds is set up.
All right, so he made his attack. HG putting the flames out.
Yeah, getting up and the flames out. Does that require an action?
Getting up.
Would that be my removing the shaking for myself? I technically wasn't knocked down.
You weren't
or lit
prone.
on fire.
Yeah, you weren't prone
No,
unless
that was more just like an RP blow myself up
right.
kind of thing.
Yeah, so you spent time patting the flames out and stuff. Okay, as a free action.
I'm going to take a step to here. Is this thing locked? This gate or whatever it is into the other jail cells?
Yep. Keys are hanging right here. On.
I'm going to use contact for my adventure card. Your hero finds a friend or acquaintance who helps him with his current situation. My current situation being I need a way to hurt these wolves.
Okay.
Yeah, there's giant wolves. They're immune to everything. Pulling out one of the prisoners.
So you're looking for a contact in the prisoners, huh?
I'm asking if they have any idea what's going on. If they have a way to hurt the creature. I was hoping I knew it was silver beforehand, so it would make it more specific.
Oh, you meant the werewolves. Okay, you said the wolves.
Yeah, I need a way to hurt the werewolves.
Yeah, and one of them hollers at you, "Take silver, dummy!"
I know Timmons has the watches, right?
Do what?
You should have a watch too.
You've got a watch
Yeah,
that
so
Timmons has.
I've got a watch. All right. So that would be that. I'm gonna use my run to get outside.
So you got a total of 6. You moved 2 to here, then 2 back there. So you got 2 more you can move to. I'll give you to there. I can give you to the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch a bomb up to here. From here.
Launch. Okay, like the last one.
Hopefully, it's gonna work out better than the last one. Well, the sad part is all the damage came from healing, but I'm trying to disrupt the devils.
You pulled out the wrong flask, I think.
He does napalm, not the stuff that cauterizes wound. It was napalm.
They all burn when you drink them. You just got to look confused.
Now, where the blast template is right now, say you can get Dreadwolf 72 and 28, but Werewolf 96 is
I'm
not
gonna add
50.
an extra point and
Make
make
it
it
bigger?
selective.
Okay.
And go right there and hit everybody except for Jeb and Doc Fang. It just
Okay.
drops a ring flame down on these wolves.
Toasty.
So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different little sparkly things that come out that you fling at them, and you're just like you get a sparkly thing, and you get a sparkly thing, and you get a sparkly thing. It sounds like my.
It's a targeted cluster bomb.
I'm going to fail to cast.
Yeah.
I did not blow. No.
You didn't blow up, but that wasn't no good. You're out of chips too, aren't you? All right.
Yeah, I had to use them up and not die. This guy's gonna run out here, run up behind him. He's going to try to do the same thing with the blast.
But he wouldn't have it with the wound penalties.
Correct. But he only gets a D8.
That's fine. Still a decent dice.
Please do not roll one.
That's not me casting it. I don't know. Well, yeah, I know because he gets the bonus. Yeah,
It's
7,
absolutely.
yeah,
I mean, he's a copy of you, so he's.
it's a combi. So yeah, he gets on my edges then. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Works for me.
Well, I was thinking more of
So
the.
no on the one.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna fail to cast too. We'll use his second action to try again. So he's gonna blow himself up.
Oh fuck. Yep. And let's see. Let's just move this right here. And Jeb Hexman, but not Doc Fong, because you blew yourself up. So you're going to get that guy 72, 28, and Jeb Hexman.
Gee, thanks, HG. Just what I always wanted. An explosion.
HG, why did you invent the suicide bomber?
Now, we've lived by the sword and died by the sword many times. We've done well. It's just right now it's not paying off.
I'm just saying he could have stayed at the window and used it.
Why is it just keep doing it to Jeb?
I soaked that one, or I thought I tried to soak that one.
You tried to soak it, but you
Yeah,
didn't.
but I rolled the blast damage and it should have moved to the next target, but it didn't.
It may,
So I'm just gonna do it again here. Maybe because I had to target through me.
yeah, probably.
That just targeted you.
Yeah, you just targeted yourself on that.
I'm just gonna do them individually here.
All right, let me take the. See, shaking is not on you. Yep. All right, blast wound, HG Willikers. That's targeted you again.
That's good. It's because it's targeting the clone.
Oh, is a clone not
Oh,
in the combat
okay.
tracker?
You,
It
I
didn't
think
deal
you just
3 wounds to me.
blew the clone all to hell.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that recovery. I had my control hit down when I went to remove it. Yeah, the clone took 3 wounds.
Okay, so let's see. HG Willikers. So you blew your clone all to hell. He's gone.
3 wounds isn't that? I thought that's.
He's not a
Isn't
wild
it a-
card, is he?
Isn't it an extra? Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just
so
an
he'd be
extra.
done. All right.
And so I can get rid of that damage. It didn't really do that to you.
Why did it just do it to me again? I like untargeted myself.
Jeb, did you try to soak that and did not, right?
I attempted, yes.
So why does it keep saying me?
Just pick it up and drop it right on top of the token. See what happens.
That shows you have 72 targeted.
Oh, when you look at the blast, it's
Now you have 28 targeted.
that time at least worked. So he's shaving. That'll end my turn.
All right. Doc Fong, shaken status is removed.
All right, so I see this Wolfie up here who's shaking, so I'm going to pull out my two revolvers.
Pew pew. Gonna take 2 actions.
Yes, I am. And I am a 2-gun kid.
Sweet. You wouldn't expect it out of old Doc Fong.
So Lefty here is going to shoot at 28.
That's a
So
miss.
Righty's going to shoot at number 28.
Doc Fong is now wall-eyed, shooting at different.
And that is a miss. That's you are in like parry range or in melee.
Yeah, but
range.
I'm gonna try my red chip.
Okay, and add it to which one? The first one.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you re-rolling or are you adding?
I'm to adding.
Okay. Cool. So that's a 9. I'll add it to the 5. Let me remove this one. That's a hit. Damage is 7. And you know what? Because I've got Fate Chip, I normally don't soak mooks, but I'm going to soak that one. Oh.
These ones are very tough. Be careful.
I thought somebody
Marshall
had something that I couldn't play a Fate Chip in front of them or something.
That was Miguel.
Yeah, I knew Brad had a power at one time. Okay, very good. So, Jeb Hexman, your shaken status is removed.
Good. This sucks. This really sucks. Well, my gun is unjammed, so. Damn.
Hit with a raise.
I was just curious if I got any gang up bonus. I guess not.
But didn't we determine you have to use the fighting roll for that?
You're right. You're perfectly right.
Yep.
Because you're the one who
You're
read that.
right.
In fact.
Perfectly right.
Yeah, he's just gonna bonus action grumble and pass his turn.
Bonus action grumble. Dr. Schultz.
Folks, I have a double barrel shotgun loaded right now, and you guys are surrounded by dreadwolves.
So if you could avoid a 1, I'd appreciate that.
I'm just saying.
I might die for the 3rd time tonight.
And being honest, shit. All right, I'm gonna take a shot. Cover your ears, darlings.
Boom.
Now I wanna do both barrels at once. So is there a different button to click?
No, you just don't get the +2.
Okay. All right.
And then when you roll damage, you add +4.
Okay.
To the modifier box.
Ooh. That's hit.
So add 4 to the modifier box.
No.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes, for your damage. Blam! All right, describe that.
Well, Dr. Schultz looks at this this wolf that's ganged up on Dog Fang, and he aims very carefully, trying to miss Dog Fang and Jeb Hexman, and pulls the trigger, and the ammo slams into this wolf, and you get this impression there's like a blood spray
All over
Is-
Dog Fong.
as the mange,
Is it raining?
the mange and the bloody saliva all just kind of blow out onto Doc Fang's back.
All right, Dog Fang, you are covered in bloody gore. And the
Motor oil.
saliva of
Use
this.
motor oil. And
Hey,
the rain.
Doc Fong. Hey, Doc Fong, you kind of smell like me now.
And Dr. Schultz will back up 4 feet because he'll need to reload next round.
$72.
That's some cool fight music.
That is.
I was about to mention that.
All right, where are we at? Dreadwolf, 72. This one right here, Jeb Hexman, is still his target. So he takes a bite at you and hits. But you just kind of, he grabs a hold of your jacket sleeve and starts shaking on it and shit, and you're trying to shake him off of.
No, I just grab him, pull him close, and lick some of the gore off of his face. Let him go.
I'm really worried you're going to start licking Doc Fong's back.
This one
Give
hits
it
Boomer
time.
Tate. Oh! Fuck.
It hit his tank.
Yeah, that hit old Bulmer's tank. And you know what? We're going to try to soak that. No, looky there.
Damn, he had a cup on.
Oh, shit. That wolf is shaking, and you can take an op shot against him, Jeb and Doc Fong, if you had. No, you got guns in your hand, don't you? You can try to pistol whip him.
I want to try to pistol whip it.
I have unarmed attack coded, and I have a free arm or free hand.
Yep, unarmed attack, pistol whip number 28 as
I'm
it
gonna
tries
roll
to
my
flee.
knife butt.
Is that the one I have targeted? I think it is. Yes, it is.
Hit him with your spurs.
Wow.
I slug him good.
Damn.
But
What
it
do you want
doesn't
me to
hurt.
do for pistol whipping damage?
Pistol whipping damage would be just your strength.
Yeah,
I think
just like an
it's a unarmed attack. Yeah. You could use like if you had a no, because it'd be a weapon too, plus your strength. So it would be. Well, you got a Bowie knife, don't you?
Yeah.
And what's the damage on that? Is it a D4 plus strength?
It's a strength plus
That's-
D4, yeah.
Yeah, just roll that. Nice. Bam. You hit this thing right in the ear, and as you do, your gun goes off. Pow! You shoot it right in the head. Some flare. Fuck, that's loud. think I can kind of control that over here, maybe.
With the yeah, there you go.
That way I don't turn all the one-shots down too. I can do it through the interface on the website. All right, cool. So that one is,
You can turn it down in the interface?
yeah, over on the web interface. They now let you
I did not.
separate out the one-shots from the music and the moods
Oh, okay.
on the web interface. So yeah, he is. Which is the one that's incapacitated? That dude is gone. So we come to this guy, and
So, Jeb, I have some fresh meat for you.
he circles around
Huh?
Doc
Rotten
Fong.
meat? Rotten meat, you say? What?
A fresh meat.
He takes a bite at you,
I'm not-
Doc Fong, but you just kind of kick at him with your foot.
I think I'm leaning over talking to Jeb. I just don't notice this.
Vollmer Tate is
No,
not
this
going to
one was
remain
dead.
shaken. And I'm going to take shaken status off of him with a chip. And let's see what Vollmer's capable of doing here. Well, he's in close range, but you know what? Is he targeted? Come on. There we go. Got the wolf targeted. He's going to take 2 actions with his occult piece. Misses. And misses. Timmons.
Timmons sees this dog come running up and kind of steps out of the trough that he's trying to boost up to get into the window. Turns around. He's already got his shotgun loaded, so he's gonna do the old Dr. King Schultz move and double blast this thing in the face with his double barrel. Boom!
Mm-hmm. That was nice. Shooting dice. Beautiful.
But
All right. Just paint that picture.
so yeah, he like pulls his boot out of the trough, plops it down onto the ground, lowers, and Tate like was shooting at this thing, so it lurched back, and as it lurched up, Timmons just goes right in the side of the head, and all the bits and pieces spray all over the left side of Jeb.
You guys are painting your friends in blood. Nicely done, Timmons. Anything else? Moving.
And then he's gonna like just kind of crawl in the window.
All right, because you're not quite in melee with that guy, so very good. So you crawl in one to take some cover.
Well, Timmons doesn't provoke anything.
Give me an agility roll.
Agility. He kind of just does a little backflip
Oh yeah, he
into
just
the window.
rolls right on in there.
That's it.
Eddie Griff remains shaken, but we're going to use a red chip as a white chip. Adrenaline surge. What the hell is this?
Yay!
Your hero gets an additional and immediate turn, including a new movement. Okay. You're playing that before Eddie goes, then. Let's move this back up here to Jeb Hexman. Where are you at, Jeb Hexman? There you go.
It looks like he didn't apply that last wound to the exploded wolf.
To that.
When you get a chance, look at Discord.
it's a pistol grip. No wonder. That's the dumbest thing. Put pistol grip on a shotgun like that.
There we go. No wonder you can't hear me. I'm muted. Shit.
Well, there you go.
That's why it was nice and quiet.
That's an Albert thing to say.
That's a J-Rob thing to say. What are you talking about?
Yes, there are healing potions in Deadlands, Scuzzer. It is the magic works a little differently, but Doc Fong is an herbalist, and he makes up these kind of healing concoctions. But as long as he has them made up, his power points are stored in them, so he can't recover those power points. So, it's not like you can hoard a bunch of healing potions.
All right. As I was trying to tell you a second ago that I'm going to do 2 actions, one with the Colt, one with the Bowie knife. I'm going to pull it out.
All right. Colt misses.
Damn.
And so does the knife.
What, do you clang them together like you're a sous chef or something? Cling, cling, cling.
And screw it. I'm backing the hell up. Go ahead and take your op shot.
From him, okay, 72 will
As long as he's
definitely.
Shake.
No, he's not shaking. He takes an op shot at you, but misses. So you back up to there. All right.
And that's it if you want to put it back on Eddie Griff.
Back on Eddie Griff. And, well, I already took Shooken.
Yeah, he already failed the first one.
Yeah, he failed the first. He shouldn't have even got that second one. I got to spend a chip. So I spend a chip. I thought I already spent the chip, though. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Nope.
I don't think you actually played the chip
I didn't
yet.
play the chip. Okay, so Eddie Griff removes Shaken. And he is going to haul ass. Albert.
All right. So if you have been watching chat whatsoever, you notice that Albert hasn't been feeling really well, and he's been kind of holding his stomach. And I want to play this card.
Just ignore him. He's just belly aching.
All right, so let's see here. Play in combat. I can't open that from that one. Shaking in their boots. Play in combat situation. Your character does or says something so shocking that it brings the area to a standstill. All other characters, friend or foe, are shaken. So, what exactly do you say?
Well, what I'm going to do is, since he hasn't been feeling good, I believe it's from the beans that Tim's made. He's going to yank down his trousers, and he's going to shit in his hand, and he's going to.
Good God.
He's going to pull a Clyde.
We know his middle name now.
Oh,
And he's going to throw it, and that's what he's going to do.
God.
It was like Albert. It was Jeff's gun that fell in the beans. It wasn't the beans. It was Jeff's gun that fell in there. That's what made it tainted. Gunpowder.
And then I'm going to waddle back a couple feet.
All right, so don't pass your turn yet.
I made myself shaken for that.
I'm going to say that when it says in the area. So you flung it out the window or what? Where did you fling it?
I just flung it.
Wait. How about if you roll for direction?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll for direction. Roll a d12.
D12.
6 o'clock. You flung it on H.G. Willikers.
No, that's 9 o'clock.
Oh, 9 o'clock. So you fling it across the room, and it sticks to the bars going into the holding cells.
Albert, you're explaining that.
It has the consistency of armor chili in a can.
Ugh.
Mr. Mom.
Flat.
So that's what Alvar's going to do.
All right, so I need to, but it basically says everybody is shaken. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
what
go
we're
ahead.
all saying.
All right,
I'm
so
going-
Tate can see it, Timmons can see it, HG can see it, Doc Fong can see it through the window. I'm gonna say Jeb does not, Schultz does not, and Werewolf 96 does not. So Timmons is shaken, Wilmer Tate's shaken, the Dreadwolves are both shaken, Dr. King is not, Jeb is not, Dr. Fong, Werewolf is not. Okay, all right, Albert. I'd like to say nicely done, but I just don't know about that one.
And he goes, "Whew, much better."
Yeah, so Timmons immediately becomes shaken because he vomits out the window.
Hey, look,
He's
we
like-
got a Joker.
Double Joker.
Yep, HG and Wilmer Tate both got jokers. Very good. So we start with HG Willikers, who removes his shaken status. Wow.
Yeah, his vigor's not so good, but his spirit roll is decent.
That's because his sense of smell is gone. He's so old.
Use another one of my potions to try to heal myself.
Oh God. At least you went over there by yourself.
I have to wait till I'm over here. So I'm the one that can blow up.
Heal yourself next to the enemy from now on.
Oh, that was successful. Holy shit.
Got the good stuff there.
Wow. You took
All right.
that like a suppository.
Now. Would I get? Okay, would that increase my movement then, or no? My pace for the round. It's at a -2 for the wounds.
Yeah, that would increase your movement then, because it took the wounds off.
I'm gonna continue walking out here. I'm going to use my last action to pull out the pocket watch and one of my sticks of dynamite, rip off a cloth and wrap them together.
Dr. King moved up to that 5-foot square where he's standing, so.
Yes, he did.
He moved
Yeah,
up
he
to
never-
here? Oh,
No, where HC moved to, but whatever works.
okay, wait a second. Dr. King was here?
Yeah.
Okay, so HG got here. I saw that movement, but I didn't know if... You know how J-Rob is. He'll be drawing his shit out 2 rounds ahead of time.
And I would have moved back after that little catastrophe.
Okay.
Yeah, we've asked him plenty of times. Don't do it on other people's turns.
All right. Volmer shate. Volmer shate himself. Volmer remains shaken. I'm not going to spend a chip on Albert.
Man, I ain't never smelled anything like that shit. Oh,
You got shit all over your hand, by the way, Albert.
He's gonna wipe it on this desk in front, or the table in front of it.
Well,
Scrapes it on the edge
it's
of the
smoldering anyway, where HG kind of burn it real good.
It's just.
Matter of fact, them chairs are probably blown over in the floor.
What about if I would have come up to here and put it on the back of that chair?
On the back of Hexman's desk chair. Okay. You scrape the shit off on the back of Hexman's desk chair.
That's fine.
Through the rungs.
We just blend the monkey.
He needs a whole new office at
So,
this point anyway.
You
so.
use your action to clean your hand off.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Alright, you can take a second action, but click the 2 actions down there if you want.
Evans sticks his head out the window as he's vomiting. He goes, "I'll put that on the docket, Jeb.
What on the docket? Oh,
Don't worry about it."
the new building.
New chair, I think.
Renovations.
Can I see Dreadwolf 72?
Yeah, I'll say you can see him kind of look, because these windows don't have any glass in them anymore. You
I
peek your
thought
head out there, and yeah, you see him.
I like to shoot him with my left hand because my right hand was covered in shit.
All right.
I hope you put your gun away before all that.
Oh no. Oops.
That's twice now where shit has played into Albert's character role that night, or when you guys walked in the way station and he had a drinking contest with Jeb and shit himself that night.
We don't talk about that night.
All right, looks like that missed.
It did.
You want to use a red or a blue chip? Okay, I guess not.
Oh, actually, yeah, I use a red chip. Sorry.
Okay. Use a red chip. Good, because I get to draw a random fate chip, and looky there, it's red. All right, so add a d6 to the 3.
4.
4. Okay, 7. So how do I? Let's put this back on. Let's hit.
Cool.
Oh.
So it should have been a hit anyway, because it shouldn't use his parry. So it should have just been a 4.
Yeah.
Let's see, shooting.
No, he rolled he had a 3 because of the multi-action.
No, I know, but when it did the next one, it compared it to his parry of 6 for some reason.
Oh, when you
because
looks like he dragged it.
Well, that's because I dragged it back
but it is
onto
a
him.
melee attack.
Yeah, but it's so. But I put the appropriate damage on, or attack roll under 7. Okay, so we will apply that, and that guy is history.
Cocksucker. And that is my turn.
All right, Werewolf 96 HG.
I'm assuming it would finish off the other Dreadwolf.
Yep. So he's going to move over to here.
Further order.
And aiming. How in the world does the werewolf have aiming, shooting +4 on him?
Because of the human side.
I guess.
This other hinders. Probably.
Let's see. He misses. He's just enraged. Jeb Hexman.
Oh, so he's a barbarian now. Oh, there's an actual werewolf out there now, huh? Gonna step over here to get a cleaner shot. Pow.
That's a hit.
Ugh.
I definitely wouldn't waste any chips on it. Right now you're just wasting ammo on him. You're pretty sure that nothing you guys have done has hurt these werewolves yet. You guys would all probably be aware of that by now. But Dreadwolf 60. Still got Doc Fong and got a hold of his pant leg. Let's see if we can get some meat. Give it meat a good old rub. Oh, look at that. Yeah, boy.
Stop rubbing my meat.
French fry taters. Mm-hmm.
I think he's biting your meat. Wait.
That's a wound, Doc. Would you like to try to soak that? And you do. Nicely.
Get off there. Get off.
Get off me. Timmons. Remain shaken. You can move or you can use a chip to remove shaken.
Yeah, I'll take a chip. How do I use it?
You can
Use
right click on
chip
it.
to soak.
No pressure
it.
washing your hand cards.
All right, so yeah, and Timmons is gonna kind of stand up, turn around, and see that wolf out there grabbing hold of Doc Fang, and he's gonna pull out his Colt and take a shot at it.
All right. And that's a hit
Bam!
with a ray. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
And
And you splatter him and leave a blood spot out there.
and Timmons is gonna back away a little bit from the window.
All right.
And Albert, because he just threw up. He doesn't feel so good. He's like, is there some? And he looks to see if there's some coffee or something on the stove to rinse his mouth out.
Schultz is reloading his double barrel right now. And
You can use 2 actions, one to reload your double barrel and just hit the 2 action button down there if there's something you want to do.
okay.
But if not, then I mean the werewolves aren't obviously taken, but does Schultz know that yet? I don't know. I don't know who's seen what.
Wouldn't have seen it because I'm back there.
Right.
So I'll go there, but I'll just do the 1 action because I wouldn't know the wolf there.
Okay. All right, so the wolves look like they're all laying all over the place here, dead. Doc Fong, there's a werewolf standing right in front of you.
So I'm gonna back away slowly.
Slowly?
Well, medium speed, but it's kind of slow because he's old and has short legs. But
It's
he
taken
sees
him
that
3 rounds to get this far.
Yeah. Let's see that Volmer here was shooting at his enemies and seems to have a bit of a hole in him. So he's gonna try to, make a nice little poultice for that.
All right, so you're gonna take some water or something and smear it, smack it onto his wound there.
His taint, where he got wounded.
Tate's taint. Oh, look at there.
Taint.
That removes his wound, and he's feeling better. And with the raise, it's going to remove his shaking too.
There you go.
Yep, that's very nice.
Watch out,
Nicely
there is
done.
a large, scary creature over there. He's gonna take another step back away from the werewolf.
Nicely done. All right, and
Joker's
top of the round,
aplenty.
Joker's again. Timmons with a Joker.
Jeff has a 2.
Figures.
Timmons is like, this thing's still there, that wall?
I gotta look at something on this guy for a second because I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
disappears after 5 rounds, or if you deal damage to it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Timmons
I
is
was looking something
gonna reload his shotgun, and then he's gonna pick up the coffee on the stove, if there is any, and take a swig of it. And
That's
then he's
cold,
gonna
but
move.
well, you guys probably would have made hot coffee.
That's perfect. That's perfect. And then he's gonna move over here and check on the prisoners.
All right, so you see shit smeared and hanging, dripping off of these
I know he pulls up his scarf over his nose.
bars right here.
He saw Albert Dan Marino that shit.
There's some prisoners on the inside, kind of wiping their face off and stuff.
I thought they were hiding under the cots.
Albert,
Albert's gonna see that werewolf, and he doesn't like werewolves, so he's gonna like fuck off over here.
Yeah, Timmons is saw that thing too. He's like, it might come inside.
Just to
I'm
the
getting
door?
away from it.
Yeah, is that the door? Then yeah, that's where I'm going.
just to the door. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that door.
All right, HG.
I will go ahead and open the door if it wasn't open. Sorry.
No, the door's open.
I'm gonna hit the pallet on my little hand flamethrowers, light the stick of dynamite. As I head over this way, whistling for my pet.
You're lighting a stick of dynamite?
The one I attached to the silver pocket watch.
Oh. Okay, so you're wrapping a silver pocket watch. You're kind of, I don't know, you got some kind of adhesive or something, and you're sticking it onto this piece of dynamite.
I think I just ripped off a piece of my jacket, as I'm pretty sure it's fairly shredded at this point.
Okay, so one of your actions, I guess, is going to be to run all the way up here to this thing.
Yeah, and the second one was to light the thing.
Okay.
I used my action last round to wrap it up with the pocket watch.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold it out to it and order it to say and go run over into the field for a little while.
He opens his mouth real wide.
The lit dynamite with the pocket watch facing up towards his brain, into his mouth. And tell him to go sit over there. I'll point over by these bushes over here.
All
And then
right.
I'll wait for his head to.
And you're going to send him where? Over here?
Right there.
Right there. Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna wait for his head to pop.
That reminds me of the neighbor's dog that grabbed the Roman candle and took off running with it while it was lit.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
It was just going off.
Can I
The
use,
dog.
can I use a reaction to take cover?
I don't know if you can use a reaction to drop prone in Savage Worlds.
It was more of a joke than anything else.
Yeah. All right, so what
It
we're going
should
to
be
do...
an edge called Adventuring with HG.
This is going to... I'm going to stop that music for a minute. This is an action that's going to harm this thing, right? So he needs to beat an 11 on a spirit roll.
Yep.
11. Why 11? Is that what he rolled before?
And you know what? I'm
That's
going
what
to use
HG rolled when he did it.
I'm going to use a red chip to add a D6, which might explode enough to...
That would make it a 10.
What happened to it? I guess it... Yeah.
I was like,
Well, can it explode? Oh, it can't explode? The D6? No, you can just add a D6 to it. That's right. Never mind. Well, I wouldn't use that chip then, so I'm taking that fucking chip back. Awesome.
Giver.
Yeah, so he doesn't make his spirit roll, and it comes to his turn. And HG, go ahead and apply the damage to him for dynamite. I think this was your last round of him to have been a puppet 2, round 6.
No, I didn't puppet him till round 3.
I thought
Because it was after
it was round 2.
A little bit hurt them. I puppeted him, threw up the wall, and then came back, and then blew myself up.
Yeah, okay. Round 3, so 5 each. Oh! Fuck! Bell! Engorgio with it.
Wake up!
I'm awake now. Matter of fact, I might need to take a break.
All right, so it'd be 3d6. I don't get the additional +1 damage to base for sticks. I do get +2 for my champion one, so I'm just gonna use my blast damage.
Yep. Roll the blast damage on him. And 3 wounds. Wow. I applied it. I was going to try to soak that, but I've got something else in mind. It is his turn, and he's going to use... Oh. Wait a second. He's shaking, but you're still in control of him.
Boom goes off right now.
I would say after you just did that to him... yeah, he's laying there on the ground.
So it would be a lot easier to break if I hadn't rolled so well to puppet him.
Yeah. So, Volmer Tate, you see him step forward. and he
Straighten his taint out.
pulls his Colt Peacemaker. Well, he already had it pulled out anyway. And he takes a shot
While
at
I
this
whip
thing.
this out.
And he hits. And you see this thing. Its bottom jaw is like its whole snout is missing off of its face. And it looks down at itself when Tate shoots him. And he just he was like down on his knees and hands, and you just see him kind of fall over into the dirt. And he's dead.
Does he revert back to human?
And as you watch, you see this thing shift back into the form of a man whose face has been blown off.
Does he have a hole in his right boot? I'm just question.
Nope.
Is
He
he,
doesn't have boots on, I'm sure.
is he naked?
Is he naked?
And Tate turns around, looks at you guys, and goes, "Looks like you didn't have the right ammo."
Indeed.
I got it figured out, I do believe.
How you doing, Mr. Willikers?
A lot better now. Nothing a good sip of whiskey can't fix.
I don't know how you got him to do that. I don't know at all. I've been tracking them guys for... We are out of combat. Officially out of combat.
I just got me away with critters.
Break?
We already
And
took a break.
Giorgio with the bits. Yeah, we took a break, man. If you need to go take a break, Vino, go...
Just hit the camera mute button.
I was gonna go make a cup of coffee, actually.
Hey, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
Well, make me a cup
But
too, man.
it's probably should be known that right about now, this angry mob that was running away is running through town. Good night, Scuba. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Thank you for the sub and everything. You bet. Oh, and the biddies. Thank you very much. Have a very nice night. We'll see you. Well, we won't be streaming tomorrow night because Strahd is dead, and we're getting ready to do Starfinder, but we're taking a week off, so no streaming tomorrow night. But we'll see you next time around. Thanks, Scuba. Saturday night on Drake's channel for Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
You did have a good occult roll earlier, Doc Fong. So I'm going to give you a yes. You would know about Wolfsbane. You would know that it would help. It would have helped in a situation like this. And since there are about I don't know, 25 or 6 different varieties of the flower, and it is summertime, so there may be a chance you can find some growing. You don't know.
It's also apparently widely used in traditional Chinese medicine.
Really?
As per the link I put in chat. So it seems like something maybe he would know about, or like where to get more.
Right. It would be. You'd just have to do a roll to see if you could find some little survival roll out there. So you got this dead guy laying over here with no face, and all these dead, mangy-looking, nasty fucking dogs. People running through the town, screaming at the top of their lungs, and it doesn't take any time at all for werewolf to start, circulating through town. Werewolves. And for the first time since you've come back to Perdition, this little boom town, within the next 5 or 10 minutes, grows completely silent. Everybody is hiding in their homes and sheltering in place. And Veno's making coffee. He's probably the one that needs to be investigating some things. Oh, here comes the snake oil salesman again.
Yeah, Albert will look around sheepishly and try to clean up his hand as best as possible, and will light a cigar.
He was taking guard over to the west. All clear. Good for you. Good on you, mate. Or are you going to tell him to go try to find some wolfsbane tomorrow?
Yes, we should go get some wolfsbane just in case.
All right, so Volmer Tate comes in, and I'm going to gather you guys all kind of up here in the marshal's office, which is all blown all to shit.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Albert.
Everybody's kind of standing around in here, and Tate goes, "After I run into you, fellas, and you bailed me out of that little trouble I got into, I picked up another bounty. And I knew going into it I was dealing with something strange, something unusual. They said the bounty was on a pack of wolves. And he tells you that he started tracking these wolves and then noticed that there was some very large wolves running with him. There was 2 of these very large wolves, and he had tracked them all the way to perdition. And he said, that's one of them right there. He said, I've tracked them all the way down through Quan Province. He said, and in Quan Province, I did a little research and happened to find a Chinese gentleman, and he looks over at you, Doc Fong. Chinese gentleman that told me all about these man-sized wolves and what they were, and he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a handful of bullets, and if you guys look at them, you're pretty sure the heads on them are made out of pure silver. He says, that's what you need right there, and you got 2 more of them Griff brothers out there.
I think I can make some of them. Timmons pulls out a handful of silver dollars.
We may have to speak to my friend Stanley.
Yeah, anybody with like gunsmith could make bullets. Wilmer says, I just so happen to be a gunsmith. He said, he tells you that he's got himself a room at Lafitte's boarding house. He said, you're going to have some explaining to do to your townsfolk. How the hell you ended up as marshal, I'll never know. You busy fella. And then he just walks out.
They just kind of selected him when he showed up one day.
Unless you got any other questions for him. He tells you he'll talk to you tomorrow, but he's got a room at Lafitte's boarding house. You probably could. I don't know. We'll talk about that, Doc. We'll have some time to talk about that. Jeb, you back yet? Marshall? Anybody who's investigating, doing anything like that? Or are we gonna pass some time and?
I'm gonna go look at the body.
I'm kind of back. My coffee was just about done brewing.
Gotcha.
I was back kind of listening.
Albert will inform everybody that Timmons shit himself.
No, that was totally Albert. Timmons smells different.
Some
Trust me.
of you guys watched him do it. You're looking through the window, and he just dropped his fucking pants and shit in his hand right there. Bunch of crazy fuckers.
I think HG's healing potion got in his eyes.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that combat to take 20 minutes of the last session, and that was a full 3 hours of combat. So I apologize to anybody who came.
Well, there were a couple angry mobs, a frying pan.
Mm-hmm.
They just kept refusing to let me kill them.
It was also like 4 adventure cards too, so.
But because of all the adventure card playing and everything, it developed a whole other little plot twist with the Griff brothers, because who played the card last week that your enemy gets people that show up to help.
think that was Albert.
Probably. Oh wait, no. What's that name? Probably.
Wait, was that me this time? Because I think it may have been.
Well, when
That
the
might
other
have been last
when the other
time.
two werewolves showed up, I'm like, well, who the fuck else is going to show up to help him? And then so throughout the week, developed the whole Griff Brothers plot, and so as Tate tells you the story, basically what he has surmised is that these dreadwolves are made when wolves consume the flesh of some kind of an abomination, as in a werewolf. And Tate knows that there were 4 Griff brothers, and they were all afflicted with lycanthropy. And one of them was killed by an Indian brave in Wyoming. They had been running with this pack of wolves out of Colorado. And they got into Wyoming and they crossed the wrong Indians, and this shaman sent these Indian braves equipped with arrows, um, soaked in wolfsbane, and killed one of the brothers. Well, the other 3 brothers fed his body to the pack of wolves, and they're running with a very large pack of dread wolves. And you guys killed 5 of them here tonight, 5 or 6 of them. But 2 of the brothers got away, and you've got another dead one outside. He says there's a bounty on him, and I believe that was my shot to put him down.
Well, I did it
do
for you.
believe I offered some assistance. They're youngin'.
Youngin.
Listen here, son.
Bless your heart.
I'm willing to split it with you, but if you want, we can go outside and settle it.
Hey, Marv.
That's how the corpse happened.
Hey, Marv, refresh my memory. Harrow'd get natural healing like once a day?
They have to consume meat to do it.
Okay, well, I'm assuming rotting meat.
I wouldn't go out there and consume any of those wolves or the werewolf.
Well,
Just-
Let me see something, though. I got to check if there is a...
So if Doc Fong comes over here and examines the body, can he tell anything?
Jeb, I don't know how to code this, but you're gonna have to make a note of this. Where were you standing when the werewolf was killed? I mean, you were still outside, weren't you? You're like right here.
Yeah, I was probably right
somewhere over here.
there.
Yep. So you witnessed it. All right. So you counted coup on the werewolf, and Harold gains +1 toughness. But
Ooh.
you suffered double damage from silver weapons. Counting coup on a werewolf. So
I still think we need to have him go kill a chupacabra.
yeah,
I want to.
chupacabra. That +1 toughness is nice. But and how often are you
What was
gonna
this thing? What was this thing called again?
counting coup?
Okay, is this like an edge or
No. Whenever Harold kill or witness to or are in close proximity of certain creatures that are killed, at the time they absorb an essence of that creature's spirit, and it's called counting coup. Just as the
spell that
COUP.
P. That's the
Yep.
letter I was missing.
Yep, COUP. And you also had this happen when you were fighting the Wendigos, if you remember correctly. You gained something out of
Did
that.
I?
Yep, something happened out of that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, let's see here.
So is there anything to learn looking at the body?
Other than it's a man whose face has been blown off, not really. A Harrowed who feasts. Oh, Yeah, who feasts on a Wendigo's essence gains immunity to cold and cold-based attacks.
Did I feast on them? I don't remember that.
Feast on their essence. That's what it's called. When you kill them or are around them when they are killed,
Okay.
you feast on
All
their
right, and
essence.
what did I gain from the Wendigo?
Well, shit, I just closed. Fuck.
Plus
Venno,
1
fuck.
toughness.
Quit being an idiot.
It was plus 1 toughness. Yeah,
That was a
Venno.
werewolf. Counting
Yeah.
2 on the Wendigo was immunity to cold and cold-based attacks. Yeah, so you're immune to cold and cold-based attacks. Anything to do with ice or, it could be. Think about it. You could go walk across the tundra up in Alaska and not even wear a coat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jeb would have been very useful in that one-shot Brad ran.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then from the werewolf, you got that, right?
Yes.
Plus 1
I'm not
toughness,
sure.
but double damage from silver weapons.
Yeah, I just put vulnerable to silver.
So if you guys ever want to truly kill Jeb Hexman, use silver bullets.
About like a silver axe to the head.
Probably, yeah.
I might have hit him a couple of times when I was burying him with the shovel, but it wasn't silver.
Dr. King Schultz pulls out a little notepad and a pencil, and he licks the tip of his pencil, and he writes that down for future reference.
Oh, and
Just the tip.
And by the way, Albert, I need to arrest you for public indecency and screwing around in my office with your own nasty feces.
It wasn't me.
Hey,
Everybody else says it was you.
It wasn't me.
Law.
And I hold my hand behind my back.
law doesn't go around here, law dog. Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah, law don't go around here, law dog. Shut up.
Yes,
Mike.
it does. This is my office. It's like, come on, Albert.
That's unusual and cool punishment for them to have prisoners you already got in there.
So if he tries to arrest me, I'll hold up my right hand. It's still covered in shit. Like, here you go.
No, Mr. Simmons, you are in danger here because he could arrest you for putting beans in his revolver.
No,
that was more of an accident sort of thing.
Drop
Well,
the
that was
bean.
an accident.
I didn't put the
accident
beans
too.
in his revolver. His revolver went in the beans. That's not against the law.
Purpose.
There's no premeditation going on there.
I didn't purposely do it.
Pardon? I misunderstood. I am corrected.
I did kind of stir him a little though with it, so that's a little.
That's another story entirely, right?
Yeah. Well, it was already in there, and they need to be stirred.
Well, I'd like to do a fighting roll to kind of avoid touching his hand, but still like pin him down, or not pin him down. But you know
Marshall,
what I mean.
I have an idea. Would you like me to assist?
What did you have in mind?
Well, this.
Someone's just gonna back up a little.
How much is this going to cost me?
He's gonna pour some stuff at Albert's feet and try to entangle him.
long you got
That's
left?
a success. Does he get a save or anything?
It's opposed by agility.
Yeah, he's
Fucker.
like, fucker.
He's got the Joker bonus still.
Cocksucker.
Well, in that case, I'm going to use the some sort of hold wrestling type of maneuver, and that went over really well.
He's going to put you in the crypto.
I think grapple
Check
is
you out, brother.
opposed athletics.
Is it athletics?
Yes. Let me double check.
They'd be shooting their guns
I didn't better.
in the north in the Union
Time
tonight.
and big bang when Howard and his buddy were trying to wrestle each other. Not Fez, but
When he tries to grab me, I'll wipe my hand on his arm right quick.
All right, and Jeb just kind of looks at it, brings it up to his mouth, and just goes lick.
Tastes like peanut butter.
No, it doesn't. You don't want to know what it tastes like. You really don't.
Looks like chocolate chunky Nutella butter to me, I have to say.
there's Timmons throwing up over here.
Pinto butter, yeah.
It'll just be for the night, Albert.
Pinto butter.
So come on, into the cell. Yep,
Nope.
into the cell.
I don't go into the cell. You don't want to take me into the cell.
Fine, I'll just lock you in your hotel room for 24 hours.
You don't want to take me into the cell. And I'll do the Jedi hand play.
Let's see, which Griff brother was this that was killed? Okay.
All right, can I try to knock him out then? That's a fighting roll.
What's your parry, Alfred?
Are you guys fighting
two.
each other? I'm sitting here
I wasn't trying
I'm
to
making
fight.
notes, and you guys are
technically,
fighting.
you can't say, "Can I do a fighting roll?" and you just do it. You have to wait.
Right?
No, you
for
can
the marshal to say-
absolutely. If you say you want to try to take a slug at him, fucking go for it, bro.
Shit.
I mean, I'll just smack him with my cane then.
Well, I mean, not if I'm trying to knock you out.
Well, that's an unarmed attack. Did you attack him or not? That's a hit with a raise. Somebody did. Oh, that's
Gentlemen,
persuasion.
we have more pressing matters.
That's a wound, Albert. You want to try to soak that?
Yeah, and then I'm going to stab him.
Technically,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
non-lethal. Technically, it's
Damn it.
non-lethal. I don't think it
I
actually
got-
gives a wound.
Now I've got to cut you, bitch.
Still doesn't
I got
wound,
the
it just
cleaning
doesn't
crew on the
kill him.
docket. The
Now I
the
got
docket.
to cut you. What? He done lost your fucking mind. Oh, I want to cut you.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Who was it? Belle. What was her name? What was the actress's name that played her in
I can't think of what her
Hollywood
name is,
Nights or
but
Harlem
Eddie
Nights?
Murphy. They're fighting in the fucking alley. He shoots her pinky toe off.
Okay, everybody,
And-
stop fighting. Arr.
And since I know that you could be unharmed from a knife, that's why I stabbed you.
All right.
But you have
So
now you have another stab wound in your jacket.
did you try to soak that wound?
Yes, I would have.
You guys want to play the fight game? You're gonna. Well, looky there. He soaked that wound.
There, I soaked it.
You're just like you just slapped his hand out of the way.
I slap his hand out of the way and I take my knife and shove it into his chest.
Yep, and it completely unharmed him. You just pull it out and he looks at you and smiles. And kind of covers up the cut in his jacket.
Timmons starts beating his gavel on the desk. Order,
Bang,
order!
bang, 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 bang.
Hot sucker.
You'll stop this right now.
Volmer Tate looks at you like, what the hell are you doing?
Trying to arrest his ass.
Are you the judge?
Today. Not today, ISIS.
You know, I'm actually watching that clip of Marb, and these two fucks are actually reenacting this scene almost exactly.
He shot my pinky toe. I told the bitch I'd go shoot her pinky toe. That was a great movie. Well, you know what? We're going to end it about 10 minutes early tonight because it's raining. It's putting me in that rainy mood. So when will we be? I guess Rob Tui's channel on Saturday night for Drake's Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. Who else has got streams going this weekend?
Oh, I do actually. Holy shit, I actually do have one. Yeah, Sunday at 2 is session 0 of Rhyme. On my channel.
Oh, did you get your computer back and working and all that shit?
I did not, but the DM, he's going to use my stream key to stream.
Gotcha. Okay, beautiful. Hi,
Damn
Belle. Dave.
Oh yeah, and Dave Dave streams too.
Yep, Dave streams. So somebody in Tabletop Role Playing Network is going to be streaming out there. The links to all of them are down below the player on Twitch, so you guys check that out. And if you find us on YouTube later, come find us at twitch.tv/Marbanya or twitch.tv/RPG Network. Is that what it is? I think David actually changed his. I need to figure that out.
Tabletop.
Tabletop RPG.
TTRPG.
TTRPG. Yep. But you can get to the links below my Twitch player there. So thanks everybody for coming by. Have a great playing in a Murder Hobo game. Oh, well, that ought to be fun. Murder Hobo, as a matter of fact, he's wanting to get into a Deadlands game, so I think I might actually end up having to start another one just to satisfy all the people that are like, I'd like to get into this Deadlands thing. So when Drake's Tuesday night game ends, I might be... What are you doing Tuesday nights? You're doing the Chult thing, right? Homebrew? No, that's Fridays. Drake, what are you doing on Tuesdays after...
I'm hoping maybe some sigil, a custom table,
Okay.
custom homebrew.
Don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Starfinder.
Starfinder?
No, Starfinder. Planescape.
No, I was just
Plain-
going to say Starfinder
Oh.
starts next Friday.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow, we're starting right here. We're starting Vino's Starfinder.
And that's when my Jolt one starts too.
Yep. So
Are we doing it tomorrow, Van, or not?
We're still going to gather to create characters, discuss a few things, maybe do a couple of mock battles or something.
to get
Okay.
used to
So
the
everybody.
rules. Yeah, but we're not
Yeah.
streaming anything tomorrow night. So.
Okay.
Yep. Well, let's see. Who's out there to raid? We're gonna stop the rain for one thing. Who will stop? Well, the fucking GM will stop the rain. That's who. Let's see.
Praetors, Jingo.
Hiding roll.
Jingo.
Jingo.
Jingo's doing Deadlands, so Jingo always gets the raid.
I'm out for the night. It has been an honor and privilege to play with you this evening.
Jingo's doing...
Hasta la vista.
All right, J Rob. See you tomorrow, buddy. All right, everybody.
Yes.
Let's Jingo the Fool. We are rating 4 viewers, 5 viewers, counts going up. 5, 4, 3. You guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.